I need to show you guys what my mom just gave me because you're gonna get a kick out of this. But really quick, I was raised by narcissistic parents, so anytime there was conflict, there was never a conversation, there was never an apology. They would just buy you something and then they would use it against you later on. For example, I never once asked my parents to play sports. I never wanted to play sports, but they would put us in club sports and use that against us and be like, if we didn't love you, we wouldn't spend all this money on the sports and blah, 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 blah. And something else I've been thinking about a lot lately is I used to give myself barcodes and my mom would ground me for that, but she would still give me access to all of the razors in the house. Like if my daughter was doing that, it would be no shave November for the rest of my fucking life, I swear. Oh my. Back to the point, if you don't already know, last Sunday my parents had my daughter, but they planned this secret Packer party without me and said that I wasn't invited because they didn't want my brother's new girlfriend to meet me until my funeral. And my thing is like, how do you say funeral and your daughter's name in the same sentence, like happily? Like what the fuck? So when I went to go pick up my daughter, I said, please send her outside. And my mom had all these things to say. And I said, I am done with your guys' shit. I am done with you guys making me feel like I'm the biggest piece of shit on the planet just because I'm different. Then my dad texts me saying, what'd you say to your mom? Because now she's crying. Thanks a lot. Oh my God, fuck you. And for a second, I was like, yes, she's finally feeling the guilt. But really, she's just crying because she doesn't have the perfect family. But just a bit ago, they came to pick up Eleanor because they're taking Eleanor on a little vacation. And I know I need to go no contact with them, but they already planned this. And like, I wasn't taking that away from Eleanor, you know? So without further ado, here's my mother's peace offering. For me, the only thing that I thought was funny about this is when she handed it to me, I said, and a black Santa napkin. But she's not on TikTok enough to even know what that means, so she just thought it was stupid. She said, look, he's sweet and he's rich. And I said, the only thing that I like about him is that his head is cut off. I don't know if you can see his neck is like chopped right there. So yeah, I don't think she found out that I like girls yet, or she does know and this was just like a slap across the face, because that's exactly what this fucking felt like, I swear. Like between this and the unsolicited dick pic that I got yesterday, I want absolutely nothing to do with men. I never ever want to look at a man again in my life, and I swear to God. Like it's not even a real man and it's giving me the ick. Oh my God.